Modest Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, guys. If you're new here, my name is Modesta. Do well to join the family if you haven't. My returning subscribers to Modest Nation, I see you all. Thank you for your massive love and support. It's a reaction video. Who made it to the table? You, of course. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for coming back to support this mama right here. Your support is not taken for granted. Who else is on this table? Of course, the Marwas. Coco Boy is here. Coco Girl, Czechineffect, still very much around Nigeria. Let's get started. Where do we start? Grab something, grab whatever that is grabbable. Let's get this gist started. Oh God, you guys, you know what time it is already. Lazy people everywhere. If you love me, I love you. Wutu. I love you back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Where's my backpacker? Where's my backpacker? Eh? I need to travel. What is this? You guys, hey, this new phone, see Wahala. I should have been managing my S9 Plus. What is this? What kind of upgrade is this? You guys are complaining that you can't hear me properly. Plus, I have my accent. So, if you are not too used to the way I talk, or if you are not too used to Nigerian accent, it will even double the wahala. What is this? Plus, I don't know the settings of this camera. You guys should pardon me because I'm old school like this. I need to take my time and understand. If I cannot understand this thing, because again, once I turn the camera, it's becoming very dark. With two ring lights that I'm using here, still, it's not coming bright at all. And now, my volume is low. With all this, my loud voice, still, what kind of upgrade is this? This one is what? Over 1 million naira for one phone, and this phone cannot even give me. What is this, Samsung? Anyway, let me just say that I don't know the settings yet. Let me say that I don't know the settings yet, because you see this S9 Plus that I've been using, I don't use mic because I feel like my voice is too loud already. So if I put mic, it will worsen. But if there's need, why not? I will run it for you guys. Why not, if not? Anyway, let me know how it is today, if there's any difference. Otherwise, I will arrange sharp for a mic. Lazy people everywhere. If you love me, I love you already. You know it. Guys, this life, this wannabe was trying to defend Mayuguno, thinking that this thing is all about, defending, of course, their Oga boy. Of course. What do you think? Mayuguno is iammarwa's boy. So, if Mayuguno shit in church, of course, members of iammarwa's army will quickly cover him, cover his bomb sharp. Because once we embarrass him, now they say we don't get to his Oga. You understand? Anyways, there is this US mommy that dropped this comment under this wannabe's claim that Modesta Lifestyle is using the boys in the village to gather information. Modesta should be investigated. Oh, Modesta is doing too much already. Modesta is causing trouble in Yabohanze. Oh, Modesta this. So, this US mommy that sent money through Mayoguno to Makoko said this. Let's read, guys. She said to this wannabe, hi, wannabe. I will call her wannabe. If you know, you know. Hi, wannabe. You know I've been following you right from the start. I've been a donor to all these young kids of Yabohanze and some that are attached to that village. I have had bad experience, but I try to move on. I have had bad experience. This is coming from US mommy, not from Coco Mama, not from any village spy of Coco Mama. This is coming from US mommy direct. All this US mommy that push money to Yabohanze boys had bad experience. This is coming from one of them, telling you that if this one had a bad experience with Mayoguno, it means that thousands of them had the same thing. Think about the t-shirt, guys. Just please get some few t-shirts for someone who works for Mayoguno. Mayoguno carried one t-shirt. Tell me who does that, guys. Is it not crazy? Like, seriously. Okay, so let's continue. I've had some bad experience, but I try to move on. My experience, I will keep it to myself. Mama, you are not keeping it to yourself, because you're already telling us. We know already that Mayoguno, the money you asked him to give to Makoko, he quickly deducted some money, and you discovered. So you are not keeping it to yourself, Mama. Okay? My experience, I will keep it to myself, because I regard these kids to be my sons. Like, you can tell that this person is US mommy. I told you guys that the problem we have now is these American mommies. Eh? What is this? There are homeless people in America. We are coming to that, because there's another video that I'm going to share here, and you will see that there are poor people everywhere. There are homeless people in America. All these US mommies, if you don't know what to do with your money, at least start. Charity begins at home. Start from your country. Start from in your family, your relative. There's somebody who is struggling to eat. Start from there. What is going on? You see them as your boys, but they are taking advantage of the other. I don't get it. My experience, I will keep it to myself, because I regard these kids to be my sons. I will still care about Makoko, because I've seen it with my own eyes, how much he was giving in that video, which was way low. I will leave it here. Hey! Guys, do you know what this wannabe did? She quickly went and deleted this comment. I said, is this one not giving medicine to somebody who is already dead? When we have already gotten our screenshots. Why are you deleting messages? Why are you trying to? So all you want to do on this space is kata defend. From David Jr. now you want to start defending Mayoguno. They are even suspecting that Nairobi teacher is in Coco Mama's comment section. Nairobi teacher is a lazy member now. Yeah? Who is doing this thing to us? Nairobi teacher's wife did a positive reaction about Follow the Boy. They came after her. She's also in her channel. I don't want to bring her clips here because of time. She's also there complaining that she can react positively, negatively about any video. She can react positively on Modestal Lifestyle, Black Beauty, iammarwa, on Trending, Crook Traveler. She can react positively. She can react negatively. This is what we do here. Even her husband here. Last time I dropped the reaction 2 days ago, I called him a coward because I expected him to spill the beans. I don't need, guys, these people, if they know me, they know that I'm black and white. That thing that you think I will say in hidden places, I will come in front of the whole world and say it. If I want to keep it private, I keep it private. But to go and be cutting, sliding into people's DMs, oh, tell me about this. No. But if you share something in private with me, I respect you. But if it's my own information, if there's anything I want to put out, I put it out. I'm one fearless person. I don't sugarcoat things. As it comes out from my mind, I throw it out. It depends on the person that receives it. Whether you want to see it in a positive or negative way, it's up to you. But I always speak my mind. For what reason? Are you feeding me? Why should I be afraid? Even if you are feeding me, I'd rather go hungry than to come and be pretending. So, why are they protecting Mayoguno? Even this one love that we are suspecting that this one love will likely be Nasto is now claiming that the person that Mayoguno hide in his room is Mayoguno's baby mama. Lies! Okay, let me say now that it's Mayoguno's baby mama. Why should he hide her? Somebody that you already made pregnant and had kids with. Why hiding her? Another person said that it might be Mayoguno always on camera. He's always showing interest. We can see his appetite towards Anne. It's very clear. Definitely, the person inside that room is a minor, but we don't know who. It's as simple as that. What are you guys trying to do? Protect, recover my Yoguno. Oh, there's an evil visitor in this one. That person calling another person evil visitor is actually the evil visitor there, cooking up lies. The same person claimed that Modestal Lifestyle was dancing because she was sick. Guys, I was not even aware that this wannabe went offline and was sick. Wallahi. I always dance. If you check my video, even 1 year ago video, I enjoy dancing. Guys, this life, I don't stress myself. Whatever that makes me happy, I do it. So I don't even care whether you are trolling me or whether you are getting sleepless nights on my case. I don't care. Whatever that makes me happy, I do it. Whatever that bothers me, I throw it out and clean up myself. My heart is pure, 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 pure. I don't hate anybody here. Not even one single person. But what do we know? They will still come here and say, you can't defend my Yoguno. True. You see how this US mommy dropped it now? That she witnessed a transaction that's supposed to happen between Mayugno and Makoko, and they gave him little money. Imagine manipulation upon manipulation. I don't know whether Mayugno is doing this because of his boss. Probably his boss is the one directing him. Don't pay this person. Oh, this amount that you collected, divide it into two. Don't give him the whole amount. This guy was fed up. That's why he needed to put himself out. He needed to be free. And they still came after him. Just like the way they are troubling this Nairobi teacher's wife. This is one thing that you people don't know. Criticism, whether it's positive or negative, you have to swallow it. It's like that. Nairobi teacher, we have always kind of react on each other. Ever since he went to Yabohanse and met with Marwa. He was reacting very, very badly on us, Black Beauty Crew, myself. He called us out in the village as soon as he met Marwa. Oh, what do you have to say about these people? Oh, Modestal Lifestyle said this, Black Beauty said this, oh, Crook Traveler said this. Now it's as if people must not speak the truth. For what reason? What Mayugno did was wrong. He has chance to improve and he will become a better person. And he should be brought to book if he has defiled a minor. We have not even investigated. We are still looking at the local state that will help us. I laugh at these people because they think that I'm talking to Maxwell. Hey, Maxwell that I was even very mad at. I was complaining about the kind of content he makes here. Always showing us children with torn uniform. Guys, Czechineffect is in Lagos. Okay, let's take a look at this slum, Makoko. Makoko is the biggest slum in Lagos, Nigeria. You guys know that Lagos is the biggest city. Used to be the capital city of Nigeria. Then they moved to Abuja. This biggest slum, they live in water. This slum is surrounded by water. School, education, church, market, every interaction, everything that they do it inside this water. They shit, they eat, they do everything in water. They manage their waste inside this water. They attend to church inside this water. Czechineffect was there. Let's have a look at this because we've got no time for people that don't want to. They want to always look good in front of all of us. US mommies, if you guys want to wake up, you guys should wake up. If you don't want to wake up, continue throwing your money in the ocean. Continue to be scammed. You don't know that this is modern day scam. This is another angle of scamming. YouTube scamming. This is it. Lazy people everywhere. If you love me, hey, I love you. I love you back to back, back to back. Now I have to shout extra because I feel like I'm also not talking loud. You guys, I don't want to regret buying this S23, honestly. Because if I can't get good camera, the main thing I enjoy in any phone is the camera. Especially being a YouTuber, you guys, you know. I can't waste more than 1 million. Guys, do you know what is 1 million naira? Hey, if I do the conversion in naira, or more, even my village people will put knife on my neck. How can you spend such amount? But I deserve it. I deserve it. I work hard. If you work hard, you play hard. So guys, let's watch Czechineffect. Czechineffect in Lagos, Nigeria, representing us, making us proud. Kudos to you, Czechineffect. You are too much, you. This is what we are talking about. Bringing positivity, not giving us depressing videos, not making us look like what we have been through, as if we are not making any progress. Does it make sense? We all have our past. Now show us where we are now. I'm sharing this to motivate people out there, especially Yabahanse boys that feel like their situation is the worst, or their living condition is the worst. No, there's poverty. No, there's poverty everywhere. There are people who are struggling more than you guys. Otherwise, tell me why people will migrate from other parts of Africa to Kenya. It means they are coming for greener pasture. When you see a Nigerian in the streets of Nairobi, what does that tell you? It means that his situation is better in Nairobi compared to his city in Nigeria. So you guys should take opportunity, take advantage of what you've got, see what you can do and make your life better. Rather than being on that side of, oh, people must pity me. Always once you see something very bad, you want to share it to generate money. You want to share it so that people, oh, I was arrested. Oh, if you see somebody I met on the street, oh, this person like this, sharing all these sad stories, showing us different things. I saw something that will bring sorrow to us. It's not nice. Guys, I think I'm blabbing too much. Let's watch.
That's the mechanic guy right there. Yeah. Man-made tool. How long it takes to make a boat? 1 day? Yes. 1 day?
This one.
Oh, this one, 2 days. 2 days. See that pig? Oh, man. You got it, brother. Come on.
It's like a
It's a community. It's a neighborhood, but it's a neighborhood surrounded by water.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah. That's
It's a neighborhood surrounded by water. What is this? What is this here?
Pear.
Native pear.
Native pear.
Yes.
Let me try native pear.
This one is
Native pear.
this one and eating the corn.
Oh, you eat the native pear with the corn?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Come on, try one.
Thank you, ma'am.
How it taste, bro?
Nice, very hot. It's very hot, right?
Yeah.
Very hot.
The corn is good, but it's real hot.
You know good.
But that thing right there, I don't know what that is, bro. Yeah, to make more.
Yeah.
No, this one now going for yes.
Okay. In the middle. The middle. Say the middle.
Irony, so Yoruba should go Yoruba.
So this is the part of the city that I was telling you guys about.
Yeah.
This city is in a floating. It's on the water.
Yeah.
The city's in the water. Got a little kid that's on the raft. Jesus. Yeah, brother. Oh, man. Jeez.
What is good for goose is good for gander. Is it how they say? You guys should leave me alone. What is good for goose is good for gander. Coco girl, did you see how Czech pass corn and some pears? We call it pears. We eat it with corn. It's very yummy. Oh my goodness. If you see how I was salivating watching this guy. Oh, I miss home. Wahala. What is this? Where's my backpacker? I need to go home because you get these things, this pear during the rainy season, and it's rainy season down in Nigeria. Yummy, leka. It's like avocado, but in a small form, like very tiny like that. So he passed it to him. He paid because he knew that this guy that takes him around needs some sugars, you know, needs some energy. E for energy. You can't be moving around, especially when, as a foreigner, you need to so many boiling questions. Why is this one like this? Okay, you said really they are living inside the water. Of course, they do it. What about the school? School is inside this water also. Everything, yeah. So you asking this person question, the person is tired of explaining and talking and talking. At the end of the day, you will grab your own bottle of beer and be like, brother, hey! This is what we are seeing with Coco girl. This Czech, I love this Czech too much. Wallahi, it's making me proud. Making all of us proud, actually. He didn't just go to slum. You can see that he just visited. He didn't just visit slum, okay? This Makoko is the most popular place that, as a vlogger, you cannot avoid to visit places like this. It's also a way of encouraging others, like people in Yabohanze. Can you live on water? Can you shit on water? Can you go to school on water? Can you go to market on water? Can you go to church on water? All these so guys, we are blessed. See our home, flower, this big compound like this. These people, they are sharing tiny space and they are still comfortable. They are not coming to be bothering people up and down on social media. Actually, people in this social media are the ones disturbing them. Wahala. They are the ones, if you go to Instagram, you see different videos. People go there to celebrate their birthday with them. They are actually the ones, you know, showcasing and disturbing them. Otherwise, they are contented. You see their boats, they make their boats there. According to the guy that makes boats, he said it takes sometimes 2 days to make a boat. They make a living there. They make the boat, sell the boat, use the boat, do fishing there, do farming there, do a whole lot. It's an island. They live on water. Kudos to you, Czechineffect. You are an African son of the soil. We need people like you. Not when you go there. And I laugh at those people in the comment section always telling him, Czech, be careful. Check be careful of what you are eating. Be careful of salmonella. You can get salmonella anywhere. You can get it even in America. What are you guys talking about? GI. I remember when I was in nursing school, okay, one of our lecturers taught us anatomy and physiology lecturer told us that GI is not sterile. I'm like, because sterile is something that you have to clean, you have to keep clean, you know, avoid contaminating it, especially if someone will go for surgery, okay? All the equipment that will be used for that procedure should be sterile, okay? It should be sterilized. It should be it should be wrapped as sterile, and you don't touch it with your bare hands, because of course, you guys know that we have so many bacteria lying even inside our fingers, fingernails and all that. So our lecturer said GI, one thing I want to tell you guys is GI is not sterile, because already we know what is sterile, okay? Sterile procedure, something that has to be extremely clean and not contaminated with any virus, any bacteria. And then GI is not sterile. I'm like, how come my body, something that I will put inside my body, and they're telling me it's not sterile? So it means that I can die of sickness or disease if my GI is gastrointestinal system. So the abbreviation is GI. And then later on, I came to understand better what our lecturer meant by that. Because there are good bacteria in our guts. Good bacteria, the bacteria that digest our food. Not all of them are bad. There are bad bacteria, but we have good bacteria, normal flora. So those good bacteria, will not harm you. Actually, your body needs it. So I then understand why our lecturer said what he said, that GI, like if you're going to pass a tube to a patient so that the patient will be able to feed through liquids, milk, fluid and all that. So if you are going to pass that tube, it's not a sterile procedure. The procedure is a clean procedure. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't put on your gloves, wash your hands, sanitize your hands and all that. But it's not sterile, like it's not super clean procedure. So I don't understand why these people will feel like, so if Nigeria is that bad, if our food is that bad, then all of us, why are we still alive? All of us could have died. But we grew up. This is actually an insult. People, they don't know. Somebody is going to a new country and you are telling that person not to try out the food. This is another problem we face. If you don't learn how to try other things, then it will be very hard. If there's war in your country, you will die because you won't be able to survive. This is the same thing that we were saying yesterday about Miss Trudy saying that, oh, you guys have got no idea how I'm suffering. How can you be suffering when you are see Ghana, see Kenya? You guys, when you carried Auntie Maggie with the Maya's mom to Kenya, you're supposed to wrap nice powdered chili. It's not even up to 500 grams. She will not finish 500 grams of pepper. You're supposed to make a nice pepper for her so that if whatever you give her, at least she can spread some nice pepper on top of it and enjoy. With the Maya, you didn't cook for your mom. You just carried her, and you guys, you and your wife, you are thinking that this is a laughing matter. You don't know this thing can kill someone. Food is something that is very particular. So what do? If you're traveling and you know that, oh, this place I'm going, definitely I will struggle to get the kind of food that I love to eat. You pack some with you. You can even DHL your food, so long as you have your money, and which I know you guys have enough. What is this? And for people blaming her that she doesn't have table manners, an elderly woman like that, even me, do I have table manners? The oldest woman on Whitey. You guys should leave me alone. What do you mean by table manners? Exactly. Something that she doesn't like, she must pretend. You guys expected her to eat that food and then vomit it there and make her children uncomfortable there. Then they will have to come and be carrying this thing. Miss Trudy and Maya, of course with Auntie Maggie, they made it safely back to Ghana. I saw a video, yes. Coco Mama will not come here and lie to you guys. Yes, they are in Ghana. Miss Trudy, you can cargo your food. You galley. In fact, Ghanaians are not happy when they heard that you are saying that you are struggling. No. Because Ugali, they call it Banku. Banku. The same O. There's nowhere I will find myself that I will not eat fufu. Except if I'm on diet. Like the way I'm on diet, right? Hey, on ending diet. You guys should leave me alone. Nobody should bother me. Leave me alone in my small corner. Leave me, lazy people everywhere. You guys are too much. Guys, let's continue watching our brother Czech, our big brother. Czech, you deserve to get a Nigerian passport. What is this? Yeah, Rabia.
I think that's sardine.
Looks like sardine, Abby.
Yeah, I think that's sardine. Before though. Jeez, you do all that and then you eat that little bit. Yo, man, come on, man. Do one for me.
You do it like this.
You
pull off the skin.
Yeah, you pull out the skin. They.
Bro, I would have ate it like that.
Nah, I was gonna eat it like that too. What is that?
Seems like a worship place.
Oh, where you wash or worship? Worship. Oh, okay.
See, we can go there. But show us what is interesting here. Let's see. We can
I don't know. I don't know if I can go in with a camera in a worship place.
With the camera?
Yeah?
We have to pull off our slippers.
No. I can come with take the shoes off? What is this here?
Palace of balance.
Ah,
Balance.
palace.
Yes. That's where the balance sits. Palace.
This is the guy. Oh. Came right when he got the last shot. Nice, bro. Who's the teacher? The teacher's not here today? It's a bigger school.
Yeah, bigger school.
Just like in form of stew, but not stew. You just
Like a fish stew.
yes.
What else can we see?
No more do.
Can't go there.
That's fish?
It's coming out too. Yeah.
Guys, he tried everything. They are happy, enjoying themselves, enjoying fresh fish. Because of course, they are living on water. So what does that tell you? They have this big ocean there. So it's also fishing is part of the job they do there. They go out, do fishing, sell the fish inside their community there. People buy, fry, dry it, roast it, and people are eating and looking fresh and happy. He visited the church. He asked questions. Am I allowed to film here? Am I allowed to put on my shoes and come inside this church? Or must I remove my shoe? He went to the palace. He visited the schools. He visited schools there, both small and the big schools. He communed with the children. He bought some finger fish, the sardine, small sardine, shared it among the children there. We didn't hear him saying, I love my money. Why I will buy food for you? You have strong muscle. You go and work. Why you asking me to buy food for you? Do I know you, brother? I don't know you. Why I will buy? No, I will not buy. I love my money, no? Hey, we didn't hear all that. Very responsible, cool-headed guy. You can even tell. He sat down there. He spent hours for sure. Not just recording this one. He spent hours there to feel what the people living there are feeling. To relate with them one-on-one. The children, you can see they were happy, trying out the fish with him, creating an impact. This is how life should be. You don't come into somebody's house and start throwing insult at that person, or calling that person names, or calling that person, or reminding that person that he's not better, calling that person a thief. Oh, anti-malaria drug is like gold in Ghana. You don't do stuff like this. Coco Boy did the same thing, guys. Coco Boy went to see Marwa, okay? Of course, they are both in Brazil, but they are not living together. He left early in the morning. What does that tell you? Marwa slept with this Brazilian lady. Whether it's this Brazilian lady that accommodated Marwa, or Marwa paid for the accommodation and invited, but it looks like this is this lady's accommodation. This lady telling Coco Boy that she'll be going to South Africa. Here, Coco Boy, South Africa is not safe. Oh, Johannesburg is not safe. Oh, Cape Town is a little bit, you have to be careful. This Coco Boy, what is your problem? So this is why, now I can understand when people say that you guys are spies. It makes sense right now. When people call you people spies. Now I can relate very well. Otherwise, tell me why you discourage this young lady. And guess what, guys? This Baba Marwa has to be recorded. It took him minutes before he came out. Because I'm very sure that before Coco Boy got to that apartment and no, Marwa was aware of it, that Coco Boy was coming. Probably they chatted on phone. Oh, Marwa, I'm on my way. Marwa was in that bathroom, and Coco Boy was having conversation with this strange Brazilian old lady. Hey, elderly people everywhere. And you come and shame us. Look at what Baba Marwa settled down with. Couldn't even introduce this lady to his friend, Coco Boy. We didn't see Marwa. Throughout their journey, they went to this mountain. A very nice place, okay? You guys should go and watch because I only brought small clips here. Of course, you know how we do it. We just bring tiny evidence so that you guys can. Coco.
I think, yeah, this is his apartment. Yeah. Hey!
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Prazer, Aline. You speak in Portuguese?
Yeah, no ma'am.
No.
Very little. You speak English? Very little. Yo, brother, what's up? Ah, you are in baño. Okay. So you speak not a lot of English? Más o menos.
Un poco.
Okay.
Spanish?
¿Español?
Sí.
Ah, español.
Bueno,
Muy
español.
bien, ok. ¿De dónde tú sabes cómo hablar español?
Más nada.
Pero eres de aquí, de
Río o no?
no de Río, pero
Sí,
de
Brasil,
Brasil.
sí.
Sí, ¿y de dónde tú sabes cómo hablar español?
Porque, yo viajar.
Sí, ¿aprendes?
Sí, América Latina.
Ah, ok.
Hablando.
¿Viajas mucho?
Sí.
Sí, ah,
Yo
bueno.
voy a África en noviembre.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Oh, bueno, ok. ¿Kenia?
No, África do Sul.
¿África do Sul? ¿Qué es
Sí,
África
Cape
do-
Town.
Ah, South Africa, ok.
South Africa.
South Africa, África del Sur.
Sí.
Ok, very interesting. Muy peligroso.
¿Por qué? No.
Sí, África del Sur.
No como Brasil.
Tal vez más.
¿Más?
Tal vez más, sí. En partes, hay partes que más. Sí, por ejemplo, Johannesburg, muy peligrosa. Tú no puedes parar con tu carro en como rojo luz. A veces la gente pone como pistola en tu venta y coge la carro.
Ah, es como Río de Janeiro.
Sí. No, pero Río de Janeiro más segura yo pienso que de Johannesburg. Sí,
pero voy
específico
a-
Johannesburg.
Voy a Cape Town. Just Cape Town.
Just Cape Town. No, Cape Town más bueno. Johannesburg más peligroso. Ah, tú vas a quedar solamente en
Cape Town?
Cape Town.
Sí.
Yo,
Coco Boy, stop discouraging people. Stop talking nonsense about Africa. Stop it. That is why you came to Africa, to come and spy on us and tell us places that are not safe. What is this? So already you are putting fear in this lady, this Brazilian lady that would love to come to Africa. You're already telling her, please stay away. That's basically what you are telling her. I was shocked, guys, because I always in my mind think that, oh, only Nigeria suffered this thing about this stereotype about, oh, don't go there. To my greatest surprise, Coco Boy, in front of the camera. Hey! I thought I have seen it all, guys. In front of the camera, discourage this girl that South Africa is not safe. Tell me where is safe. I always say this thing. No place is safe. You still have to put some precautions when you visit anywhere, no matter how safe that place is. I know some places are still safe, but not 100%. I remember when I flew in from South Africa to Saudi Arabia for the first time. First time I'm coming to Saudi. We were transiting from Jeddah to Riyadh. Riyadh is the place I worked. So while we were in Jeddah airport, I went to the bathroom. I left my phone there. Hey! And we were almost boarding. I just remember. Then I ran back to the bathroom. I got my phone. My phone was still lying there. Saudi is like that. But is it 100%? Of course, you still have to be careful. You still have to be aware of your environment. You still have to take care of your business. You still have to take care of your things. You don't drop your things anyhow, drop your wallet anyhow, and think that everybody will call you on the phone. This it actually happens here a lot. It happens here. Okay, there's a Facebook group here that if you are looking for your stuff, if you go there, you might find it. People will drop their contact number. Oh, I got somebody's wallet and I found 3,000 reals, which is almost like $1,000. Yeah, I found 3,000 reals. Can you call me and identify that you are the owner? And it happens a lot, but you still need to be careful. But you shouldn't talk shit about someone's country like this. How would you feel if somebody says, oh, don't go to Israel, Israel is not safe, they are racist, oh, they hate people, but they're wicked, they are too. How are you going to feel? Coco Boy, I'm asking you, stop it. And Marwa will not even correct you. Marwa was there, oh, we are going to. Marwa is so uncomfortable to be recorded by someone. You always see him telling, he did the same thing with Ivan. There was a time that they were coming out from the restaurant. Ivan was filming and Marwa was behind. Marwa couldn't come so that Ivan would capture him because he knows he's very petite and short. Marwa is a short guy, even though he's denying it. What is this? Be proud of who you are. Be proud of yourself. Even if you look somehow, carry your body with pride. Be prideful the way God created you. Ahead. Let's continue, guys.
I don't have my glasses on. I need to put
Okay,
my
no
glasses
problem, bro. Okay,
on.
got you.
Maybe.
So, where are we going today, bro?
I'm going with me and you and her. We're going to. Wow, the sun is out, bro.
The sun is out, bro.
So we are going to.
Beautiful day, man.
Yes. Let me put on my socks. We go. That's
Okay.
all we need to do.
So, where are we going today?
We are going to a mountain. ¿Cómo es el nombre de montaña?
The
Two
mountain.
brothers.
Two brothers.
Twin brothers? Two brothers.
Yes.
Okay, so it's guys.
Es porque
It's por qué?
dos hermanos.
Dos
Miguel
hermanos.
y Rocinha.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So basically we're gonna see the two favelas,
You can see.
the dos favelas de montaña.
Sim, uma montanha que divide as
Todo.
favelas.
Okay.
Então, de lado tu vê Vidigal, do outro Rocinha.
Okay, so guys, basically we can see the two favelas from the mountain, one of them on the side, this side, one of them on the other side.
Socks.
This is beautiful. Look at this.
See which one should go. And I have
Man,
to
that's
try-
amazing.
I have to
You
try-
remember that you met me in Mexico first time with my big...
Your big camera, your big everything.
you beat my everything. But you remember how I dragged my suitcase and
Yeah,
it broke?
I told you don't need that.
Errada.
Cerrada.
Para ciclistas, actividades.
Ah, ok, pero más tarde
Mas não,
va a abrir o no?
só lá a las 6.
¿Solo a las 6 por la noche?
Sim?
Sí, ok.
There's this girl that came back from Canada. Okay, Ghanaian by birth, but Canadian by citizenship. You know how it is, yeah. She came back before COVID about 3 years ago, relocated back to Ghana, set up herself, has online store, has a restaurant that is running, has NGO, about 4 businesses that this girl is running. And talking about gentrification, you guys, you know that Coco Mama doesn't like all this complicated English. I like to always break my own down. Gentrification. My understanding is gentrification is like, you know, poor neighborhood, rich people, middle class or whoever, or high class people coming there to do their stuff, trying to make the houses there look better. You know, modernizing, more of modernization. That's how I see this gentrification. Because me, I don't like big English. Anyway, this Web Nation guy interviewed her. Let's listen to them, okay?
I personally don't see a lot of diasporans coming here to do things for the community. They're coming here to set up a life for themselves. Even somebody who in America was poor or just worked in McDonald's or a low income, a minimum wage place for their whole lives, when they come to Ghana, they still have privilege. That's why even some people, some random white guy or went and met the president when he came here, when he's a nobody. The fact that you took a plane and got here gives you a level of class. Our fast food joints, Burger Kings, over there, it's for poor people. Like, it's for people who can afford good food. America has all the same terrible things that Ghana has. Like America, San Francisco, the place where there is Silicon Valley and all these things, also has the biggest outdoor defecation, like the most outdoor defecation.
Really?
Yes.
In America?
Yes. Like, and one of my friends he even made a joke like, man, he was going to the Facebook headquarters and right there someone was shitting.
Wow.
Shitting on the thing because there's a huge homelessness situation there.
Really?
Because their rent is so big because of gentrification and because of greed that a lot of people are living on the street. And it's corporate people. They'll wear their suit, they'll live in a tent under a bridge, wear their suit and go to work into an office. They're enjoying, Ghana is a place to enjoy.
Now let me ask you this. A lot of African Americans, diaspora, see Africa to be the place, the future, the promised land, whilst Ghanaians see America. So it's almost like we are rushing out of Ghana.
Everybody is.
And then they are moving back here.
Everybody wants what they don't have. Black people are completely discriminated against. They're not really seen as humans over there.
Really?
Because that's what had to be marketed to allow slavery to happen. Like nobody can treat another fellow human in those deplorable ways that they did. So
long as they can afford to buy their tickets and maybe they are working in a McDonald's and they have low income job and da. So them coming to Africa makes them superior. I don't get it. When you go to a place, don't you go there to better yourself? You that left Canada, guys, you know one thing in this life is good when we are doing the talking, but we are actually not examining ourselves, to listen to ourselves. If all these things we are saying, if it applies to us, if we are practicing what we are preaching. You have 4 businesses running. Now, someone coming from America probably sold everything he has there because he has intention of starting up something. Are you now expecting that person to come there and be working for the whole Ghanaian? The whole community must now depend on that person. That person must not work for himself. Is it not when you make yourself comfortable, then you can help another? This girl, to me, what she's talking is nonsense.
So can you tell us about who you are and a little bit about yourself?
Okay, as you said, my name is Portia Ghana. I am a Ghanaian Canadian, full Ghanaian actually, but Canadian by nationality, and I've been back in Ghana since just before COVID. So for the past 3.5 years or so, 4 years. And I have an NGO, I have an online clothing store, a travel and tour company, and a local food restaurant.
So when we say gentrification, for the layman who doesn't understand what it is, can you briefly explain what gentrification is and how it's affecting the local communities here in Ghana?
Okay, so gentrification is basically when a poor or low-income neighborhood gets taken over and transformed by a wealthier demographic, which pushes out the original low-income inhabitants.
I see.
Yeah.
So you moved from Canada to Ghana, and obviously you came to invest and do businesses and other things here. What are some gentrifications you've seen so far? You moving here, example in Accra or even Jamestown. Can we talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. So even in Canada, I was experiencing gentrification. I mean, I was somewhat a part of it, not sure, because I moved into a neighborhood that was a bit of a drug neighborhood. So I got to rent the place low cost, and then they transformed it and it was magical but bad for the inhabitants. So gentrification, I just want to start to say gentrification is happening everywhere, so we have to be fully aware of that. But in Ghana, it seems to be happening at an accelerated rate, and people aren't really realizing that it's happening, because a lot of the times overseas gentrification is associated with whiteness as well, because wealth is associated with whiteness. But here, gentrification is happening, but a lot of the people are the same skin tone.
I know there are poor people everywhere, even in America. That's why I'm saying to even these US mommies that they should open their eyes, because if they look around, there are places in America that people need help. Another thing that I know from the people that I talk to over there in the US is that some of them are drug addicts, okay? Not that really they can't find a job. Unlike in Africa, where you are ready to work, you have the zeal, you have the qualification, but there's no one job like this. 300 people will come for the interview and one person will end up getting it. Again, you will clean up your CV and start looking for another job offer. And you are saying that someone was defecating close to Facebook headquarters. You can never compare American system to that of Africa. If I'm an American, I pack my bag to Ghana. First of all, I must identify with my community and ask them questions. It doesn't make me superior. But it doesn't mean that I must now forget why I relocated. Probably I sold my car, sold my house, sold everything I have built in America to come. Then I must start now being a humanitarian, even without settling down and making myself comfortable. Like we normally say here, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some will actually come there and start, feeling superior, start feeling like people must worship them, or because they came from a better country, they have a better education, they have better this, they will actually make you feel inferior. But does it mean that it applies to everyone? No. That's one thing I still believe in. I still believe that they are coming to also settle down and feel Africa, to also, find something for themselves. And at the end, contribute to the economy. At the end, help build the economy. That is what I believe in. I don't believe how this girl is portraying it, that they are actually coming in for their own pockets. They are coming in for their own pocket, but at the same time, they are building the economy. You also, the local, shouldn't rely on them. It's also happening among us. Not even like we are, like as a Nigerian that I am now. If I'm interacting with someone, as soon as the person knows that, oh, I came from abroad, the person will want more money. So you have to disguise yourself and basically you blend in and make it look like you are. You guys know what I'm talking about. So it can happen among ourselves. Some, they feel they are better than you, Even when you pass greetings, they may not even talk to you. They look down on you because they feel they are better than you. It happens in our families. All these things that they are saying here, it happens everywhere and everywhere. Like she said, it happened in Canada. This gentrification, she noticed it in Canada. She moved to a very common area. Before she knew it, she started seeing development there. It happens, but abroad, of course, black people are the ones suffering it. It's always like that. Now, we, coming back to ourselves, we are also fighting each other. You see, we have serious problem in Africa. I don't know why. Apart from them feeling superior because they came from abroad, to invest, they have more money, they have access to all these things. They have their community, they are living larger, they are living well and all that. We shouldn't also be jealous of them. We should also tap into the blessing and see if there's something that we can grab, maybe in form of knowledge. Everything is not money, 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 money. Oh, look at the kind of car. Because this is actually the main reason why some of us, the native Africans that have migrated to America, they are scared to come back. Some of us, born and bred in Nigeria, if you call, hey, Nigeria, because they are scared that someone in the family might even buy them. Because of what? Envy and jealousy. Oh, look at what he has. I don't have anything. Do you know what he suffered to get those things? Must we rely on people? Sister, You yourself, you came from Canada to better yourself because you saw that in Canada, even though you have that passport, there's something that is bothering you. The inner happiness is not there. That was what made you to relocate, even with your Canadian passport. You were born in Ghana, left Ghana to Canada because you felt that Canada is better. There's a lady that Wodemaya interviewed that came back from Australia, born in Australia, okay, Ghanaian, but parents migrated to Australia and then she was born there. She came back to Ghana and she said that she had a good job in Australia. She was making a whole lot of money, but she was not happy because all she does is she go to work, she come back, lock herself inside the room. She lives to work, she doesn't work to live. After working, no life. Relocating back to Ghana, she bought herself a nice house, bought herself a small car that takes her around, vlogging, and she's happy. I think Jasmine Ama is her name. She's a big fish in Ghana, a YouTuber. Yeah, when the Maya interviewed her, I remember very well. So you that came back, you know why you came back. And those people that you are looking at that feel superior, they work in McDonald's in US. As soon as they come back, they are already feeling that they are better than the blacks, the local blacks. They have never been to Africa. So you can't expect them to start blending in and start helping everybody in that community. So if they finish their money or start helping everybody, what would they fall back on to set up themselves? We have to be realistic in all this because if you're sitting down looking at someone when you have the opportunity to also do something and be like that person, then this is when envy sets in and it's a problem. Always I want. You are not ready to give in. I want, even when the person brings you close to work for him or her, you want to buy the person. Who did this to us, we black people? Who? This mentality of people must help me, people must feel sorry for me, we must be on the same page. As soon as that person try to do something with you, because you feel you are better than me, because no, you are the one feeling like that at times. Like I said, some people actually will make you feel like you are nothing, but not in all cases. There are still good people there. Don't make it look as if it's a problem that somebody who works in McDonald's and came back to Africa is doing well. If you say it like that, then what about us coming abroad? We can save, we can better our lives. What about in that situation? They should also judge us that we are dying of hunger in Africa and coming to their country now we are living better. They should also talk to us like that, right? If we are going to read meaning, there's nothing wrong. You remember I shared this story here, Alita Israel, a former Uber driver in US. Now she relocated to Ghana and she's into real estate. She sells property to all these African Americans relocating back to Ghana. That's her business. So it's a testimony, it's a plus. We should be happy for these things and let people do what they want to do. Let people live there. Allow people to mingle with who they want to mingle. If I come to a new country, the first place I want to go is Nigerian community. Number one, I will be sure of eating Nigerian food. At least I will find someone that speaks my language. I don't have to bother myself to speak my jargon English. It's like that. Let them identify with their community. Let them do what they got to do to settle down. Let them live their life while you live your life. I'm living very close to someone who has a big mansion, different cars. Shouldn't make me uncomfortable. I should actually be praying that one day God should also elevate me and I'll be like him or her. And most of these big people, they are willing to share, but they are scared also because the moment they come really, really close to you, you as if you want to buy them, poison their food, poison their drink. So that's why they live like that sometimes, as if they don't want to associate with anybody. But most of the times, all these rich people, they are willing to help, they are willing to mingle, they are willing to commune with the community. But what do they get in return? Because whether we want to believe it or not, there will always be classes in society. So if you don't want to identify your own class, now you sabi, there will always be low class, middle class, and high class. Unfortunately for us in Africa, it's obvious. Someone in middle class or low class, you can see the difference compared to someone in high class. Abroad, someone in low class can enjoy the same thing someone in high class is enjoying. Their system is like that. We should learn these things and make our continent better also for us. If you watch to this moment, you know who you are. You are the best, you are the bestest. You are the best thing that happened to this channel. Without you guys, like seriously, where I see the energy, without you guys, I would have gone forever. But because of you guys, we're still here keeping it real. Because of you guys, we are not even backing up. Because of you guys, we are like no leave, no transfer. We die here. Don't forget to give this video thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tell your neighbor, yes. Tell a friend about Coco Mama. I'll see you in my another video. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
You be my queen, I don't need no rules. It's a love song, I don't need no blues. You be my sugar, I don't need no juice. Baby, loving you is a must, yeah. What have I done?